big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Halliburton against Young. Pass to Collins. Over Fox. Collins, no good. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Fox. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
Barnes against Young. Collins outside. Here's Reddish. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. The Hawks need to get one up here. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Fox.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Atlanta's gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Clock at 6, and he drives in. And Holmes with the block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and it was his highest point total of the season. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's D. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Young against Fox. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Clint Capella only takes shots within his arsenal. Good at playing within himself.
And so here's Sacramento. They led by as many as 18. Here's D. Another 3 for Sacramento.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Pass to Barnes. Halliburton outside. To the middle. Here's D. He gets it in there. And the Kings lead by 14.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Young finds Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another three.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's D. Defended by Bogdanovich. D. And the Kings with another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Young against Barnes. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 22 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. And Collins with the slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Sacramento has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Here's D. Defended by Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Halliburton. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Right wing. And he's going for the lob.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Back to Fox. Outside Barnes. Here's D. Defended by Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Holmes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Count that one.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Timeout call. Sacramento.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Some changes for Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for Holmes. Bagley comes in for Barnes. And it's Davis in for Halliburton. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
Young finds Collins. Young attacking. That one's good for 2. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to D. Let's go with a 3. Thompson with it. Now Herter defending. Thompson's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's D. Herder defending. D can't get it to go.
Sacramento foul. Number 28.
Okongwu checks in for John Collins.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Gallinari. This one for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's D. Herder defending. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Jang. Shoots over Davis. Dang, shot is off. Davis against Gallinari. Here's D. Non-stop scoring, and again for me.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
He's out of his mind, dropping bombs all night. It's a performance we'll be talking about for a long, long time.
Fields checked in for Davis. Atlanta's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Young finds Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. He's covered by Bagley. The 11-footer, and Young gets it to go. Young's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to D. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Bagley, no good. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Jang. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's D. Herder defending. Here's D. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Young, the pass to Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. Herder up top. He's got 7. Pass to Gallinari from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox has got 5 rebounds tonight. D. Again! What an avalanche!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Young misses. And Sacramento shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Here's D. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And that one's good. Bagley.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Inside. Here's Herter. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Goes to
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Puts it up. He got it again. Sensational.
And he is simply uncautious. Nobody can stop him right now.
Boy, the points keep coming, and he's climbing that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Making a switch here. Wright's checked in. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Young. And it's in there.
Trae Young.
Young's got 13 points in this quarter. Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. So that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Healed against Young. And he lobs it up.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's D. Oh, another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Up top, Young. He's covered by Fox. Young can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's D, pounded by Wright. 29 seconds left in the third. Fires for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Fox outside. Here's D. Non-stop scoring machine. And yes, another basket.
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 28 points for the game.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And so it's Sacramento looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's D in at the point guard position. Another one falls. Amazing.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's D, pounded by Wright. Here's D. They get it back. Holmes, good. And the Kings lead by 19.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the drive, and he makes it on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 26 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's D, pounded by Wright. Pass to Bagley. Here's D. Fires from the wing. Hits yet again. Wow!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into second place for most points in a game. Down low. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
D. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 9 rebounds now. Here's D. 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Hield. Bogdanovich, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's D, pounded by Wright. D gets the bucket.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And Atlanta shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Pass to Bogdanovich. Right outside. Out to the right wing. A good look from Gallinari. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
To the paint. Here's D. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Gallinari finds Bogdanovich. Holmes with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's D, guarded by Capella. D can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Wright. Banked it in off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Holmes. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
And he's going for the oop here. And Holmes pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And the basket by Halliburton.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Bogdanovich, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And Atlanta shooting just around 45% on the 4th. Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. To the inside, Halliburton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Right, the pass to Capella. Down low. And the slam dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's D, defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to D. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Here's Holmes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
The Hawks making a switch here. Jang, he's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Reddish. Wawu-Cabarrot. He's going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Collins, he's checked in for Jang. Reddish comes in for Johnson. Herter's checked in for Wawu-Cabarrot. And it's Young in for Williams. Out left to the wing. Collins inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's D. Collins defending. And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams. But we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
Here's D, guarded by Young. Pass to D. Now here's Barnes, guarded by Young. Count that bucket.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity. even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Collins outside. Now Young. Jacks up a three. Hits the trifecta.
Trae Young.
Young's got
For
31.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Kings.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first
Trae
one.
Young.
They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's D. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. He's feeling it. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella. Halliburton with some nice D. Here's D. Guarded by Young. Here's D. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Capella in the high post. From the arc. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella. Young's got 36 points. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's D. Guarded by Young. Here's D. No good. A bit long that time.
Kings foul. Number 28. That's his third personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Now here's Williams. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.